Ange Postecoglou has revealed the 4 Premier League stars he wanted to sign before he was sacked by Tottenham. The Aussie, 60, also blasted his former employer's transfer policy and took aim at an unproductive window in the summer of 2024. Sign up for the football newsletter. Thank you. Ange Postecoglou was in charge at Tottenham between 2023 to 2025. Credit, PA. In his recent appearance on The Overlap via Sky Bet, Postecoglou revealed his true thoughts on Spurs business ahead of his second season in charge. The ex-Tottenham boss said, "At the end of my first year when we finished 5th, I was like, how do you go from 5th to challenging? Well, we had to sign Premier League-ready players." After narrowly missing out on Champions League football, Postecoglou sought Premier League-proven squad reinforcements. The veteran boss had a 4-player shortlist: Pedro Neto, Bryan Mbeumo, Antoine Semenyo and Marc Guéhi. Read more in Football. The North London outfit failed to secure any of Postecoglou's key targets, with the star quartet having all since joined Tottenham's Big Six rivals. Instead, Spurs opted for younger talent, some from overseas leagues, with the club's vision not aligning with Postecoglou's. The Europa League winner added, "We ended up signing Dom Solanke and 3 teenagers, Lucas Bergvall, Archie Gray and Wilson Odobert." Postecoglou stressed that while he really liked Solanke, he felt that heavily relying on inexperienced players was not the answer. Most read in sport. Best free bets and betting sign-up offers. Postecoglou signed Dominic Solanke in the summer of 2024. Credit, Shutterstock editorial. Pedro Neto signed for Spurs' London rivals Chelsea in 2024. Credit, Alamy. He added, "They are outstanding young players, but they're not going to get you from 5th to 4th and 3rd. Postecoglou's side finished 17th, with their points tally dropping by a staggering 28 in his second season, although they did win the Europa League, their first major trophy in 17 years. Disappointed by Tottenham's business during his tenure, Postecoglou described them as, "not a big club." He scathingly said, "Obviously, they've built an unbelievable stadium, unbelievable training facilities. But when you look at the expenditure, particularly in the wage structure, they're not a big club. I saw that, because when we were trying to sign players, we weren't in the market for those players." Spurs currently sit 16th in the Premier League and yesterday parted ways with Postecoglou's replacement Thomas Frank. In addition to heavily criticizing Spurs' transfer policy, Postecoglou also gave his opinion on Frank's departure. Thomas Frank sacked. Frank's sacking comes as Spurs released damning 108-word statement announcing their decision. Frank is the worst permanent Big Six manager in the history of the Premier League. Spurs have wasted a fortune on Frank, having paid millions to recruit him last year. There are 7 potential candidates who could replace Frank in the dugout. One manager is a clear favorite according to the bookies. Postecoglou wanted Bryan Mbeumo, who joined Manchester United in the summer of 2025. Credit, Getty. Antoine Semenyo joined Manchester City last month. Credit, Alamy. Postecoglou's main centre-back target Marc Guéhi also joined Manchester City. Credit, Alamy. Comments.